now we ought to talk over together what is religion. All civilizations, birth of a new civilization has been the outcome of religion, not what the priests have made of the religion, not the religions which are organized with property, with money, with authority, hierarchical authority, with temples, mosques, churches. That's not religion. That's all great activity of thought. Right? Please examine it, don't reject it. All the rituals have been put together by thought. Right? All the dress, the fancy dress, it's all put together by thought. All the cathedrals have been put together by thought. And the symbols, the original sin, the Savior, all that is the result of people who have thought it all out. They may say it's direct revelation. All revelation is translated by thought. So religions, as they are now, is the activity directed with one purpose. Not only to help man, not only to control man, which means woman and so on, not only to civilize man, but also, in their attempt to do all that, they have also created wars, right? Religious wars of 100 years and so on. All religions are at war with each other. Right? Have you noticed all this? Must have. You're all so-called civilized people. You have read all this. They are at war. A whole group of the Western world believing in one thing, dogma, rituals in one, and whole of Asia with their Buddhism and Hinduism and Islamic world. All that is not religion, obviously. Because based on thought, thought is memory, memory is knowledge, knowledge is the outcome of experience. And therefore, thought is always limited, as knowledge will always be limited. So then what is religion? Right? Is there that religious quality of the brain that doesn't belong to any guru, to any sect, to any recognized, orthodox, well-established religions? So that all that is put aside completely. Which means that there is no fear to find out. There is no sense of the background which holds you back. So, what is the religious mind, brain? Do you understand? What is the quality of a brain that has evolved through millennia upon millennia? Please listen to all this if you are interested, because it's your life. A brain that is evolved through time and through the long ages. There have been so many religions. Always the priest at the top. Because at one time, the priests were the only people who were able to write and read. They were the counselors, they were the wise men. And they gradually assumed authority. You know the good game. And so, what is that brain that has the quality of that religious? We're going to define the word present-day religion. That brain that has this quality. We're going to find out together. The word religion, etymologically, is not definite. We say this because we looked at various dictionaries. The origin of the words. There, they say there is no conclusion of the etymological meaning of that word. Said it's a form of binding to your concept of the highest, binding yourself to that. Even that, they are doubtful. So the etymological meaning, the origin of that word is not established. So we can play with that word. So we're going to find out together what is religion. Because we have reached a certain stage of evolution. Technologically, we are tremendously advancing. There is no limit to that. And psychologically, we have just scratched the surface. And if the brain, which has got such infinite capacity, if that brain is caught in programs, you understand? Like a computer is caught in programs, as a British Hindu and all the rest of the silly nonsense. They cannot possibly then inquire into the most extraordinary thing in life.